That was Space Junk Galaxy remix from Mario Kart World. Go figure. I brought the Pro Controller into the room while I was streaming Switch 2 Welcome Tour. And then I didn't actually get to the Pro Controller minigame. I hear that there is one that requires like the GL and GR buttons, but I didn't get to that one yet. So I guess that means we'll just have to play some more of it. Damn it. God damn it. I hate playing video games on this video game stream. Let's play some not real video games, shall we? Let's do it. Alright, so I haven't played this game in like over a month. And this time it wasn't because I was moving. It's just because I've been streaming other things. So we're gonna resume. And you know, I left off in the middle of a really big story part that I was really invested in. I assure you, this game has not become uninteresting to me. I just haven't been playing it on stream lately. So many other things have been coming out that I've been playing. What's going on here? Just in a cave with Elma and Frog. What are you doing here, Frog? Emo Shulk. Alright, so this is the Switch 2 now, as well, for VOD watchers down the road. I need to go back to my Blade Barracks and get my Skells back. I think I remember what was happening. I was doing a quest involving some dude over by a big plant in Caldros, and the plant kept killing me. Skell has been replaced free of charge thanks to Soul... What did I say? Soul Charge? What? I don't know what that was. I got the scoop, though. Look at the scoop. Oh, it's Big Scooper. So we're in the middle of a story mission. We're gonna resume that story mission. Basically, on the last episode of Xenoblade X, they did some really big lore drop shit where Al was basically said that he was floating in, like, the dimensions between, like, everything. It was some, like, meta-universe bullshit, but, basically, Al has seen every Xenoblade game happen, is literally what happened. Like, he said he's been drifting through space for some time, and then they literally show Shulk eating the infinite sandwich. They show Rex and Pyra, and then they show Noah and Mio, so he's seen it all. He's seen how terrible of an ending Xenoblade 3 had originally, which got redeemed by Future Redeemed. So we're gonna resume this story mission. We are going to there. I guess so. I have seen several people who were very far behind me when I started playing this game now complete this game completely. And I still haven't even seen the new area yet. I have not been to Volitaris or whatever the fuck it's called. I've seen the name of it. But, like, I have not been there. Hello, gentlemen. Let me just practice something real quick.
Time to get to work. Triple them and pile on the head. Violence free.
Yeah, turns out I still know how to play the game. Oh, look at this guy. You too?
That's how to evade. You can do it.
I like this art. You just walk, and then you evade.
Tornado blade. One for the history books. Not even a scratch. Or a time. True Stream Edge.
Yeah, get that TP up.
Blossom dance.
Born in a world of strife. Against the odds. We choose to fight.
Primer.
True Stream Edge. Oh, did that hurt? In that case, we'll
Slide,
die.
So I've been watching this dude that my friend Fish,
Move in and keep up with them going.
Andrew,
I feel even stronger.
suggested to me.
That was way closer than anyone wanted. I don't belong on a
Let me get his name real quick, because he's had some really, really interesting videos, actually, that I've been, like, eating up while I stream. Not stream, while I've been at work, like, the last few weeks. And I really gotta recommend this to any Xeno fans out there. His name was Jake Steinberg. He's not a huge YouTuber, but he's, you know, bigger than me. But I love this dude's videos. He's like a professional writer. I don't know for what necessarily, not that that's really relevant, but professionally does writing for his career, like storytelling writing, creative writing. And he's gone through all of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition and taking it apart bit by bit, dissecting the story, analyzing maybe some less good character decisions that were made throughout the whole thing. It's kind of refreshing, actually, to see someone have like a positive take on Xenoblade 1, but like one that's not just like glazing 24/7. Cause like, you play Xenoblade 1 and everyone tells you it's the best game ever. And then you play Xenoblade 2 and everyone tells you it's the worst game ever,
Say
but
we're in the right place, huh?
it's not
Only
so cut and dry.
ganglion bodies, though.
Seems like our engineer might still be alive.
I don't even remember what's happening
Let's
right
confirm.
now.
Who
Looking
goes
for
there?
an engineer. Oh, Rothians. Hello.
It's you.
Hello.
You again. I see.
Everyone
your
got
friends,
recast
are you?
except Vandam.
Do you know where they are?
Or like, they got
What
the
happened
same
here?
actor, I
The
mean.
people of Roth have accepted your exit strategy. We decided to send our younglings to NLA first. We were passing through here en route, where we encountered and assisted human troops in combat with the ganglion. We were able to claim victory, albeit at a price. I'm transporting our wounded.
Now I see. We thank you.
There is no need. Your friends are safe with us, undergoing treatment at our stronghold.
Ms. Bleed, did you see a man-on in the soldiers' company?
I have not seen any, no. But there were other units. Maybe they escorted them.
Could we accompany you now, on the way to your stronghold?
Yes, you may.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy? Boss fight time?
Looks like a job half done.
You die! Die like beasts!
Let us handle these ones. You have wounded. Get them somewhere safe.
I hear. All yours.
You gonna let me use Bleed as a party member finally? That'd be nice.
Follow my lead.
You win.
Not happening.
Powering up, and then I'm going to turn this on. I'm powering up for the history field.
I don't think the nuke is on this skill. I think I put the nuke on the...
Take this. Gotcha.
It's fine, they're level 52. And I'm really overpowered for my level anyways.
I'm powering up.
You know what the other crazy thing about this is? Since the last time I played this,
Keep up the assault.
is,
Powering up.
Yes.
well, since the last time I played this, I haven't played this, is what I'm trying to say.
First I bumped, I was running.
Like, I didn't play it at all off stream since the last time I played this,
Deploy.
aside from like a little bit of some questing. So, I guess that is playing it some off stream, isn't it? But really what I'm trying to say is like very minimal have I played this since you've last seen.
Elma, let's get to the Rothian stronghold.
Right.
Great cutscene. That was necessary. I'm not complaining that Cassandra Lee Morris is getting a check for that line, but they could have saved themselves a little money and a little pacing. But no, what I was gonna say with that Jake Steinberg thing was, yeah, so there's a lot more problems with Xenoblade 1's story than I really remembered. Like things that just kind of
Looks like they're on our
aren't that
case.
well written. I don't agree with him 100% on every take, but across the board, what he ends up saying checks out for me in a lot of ways. So I'm a fan. Dude's really good at yapping too. I like listening to the dude just talk about shit. I'm just about done with his whole series. I haven't seen it all yet. I'm up to he just did the Lorthea insulin fight. You'll pay for your insulin. Doesn't believe in free healthcare. That's why she's the villain.
Yeah.
Why is Al not getting out of his skull? He's just Ares Prime. Al, you good? He's more than good. I will say I'm a little disappointed that this game running on Switch 2 doesn't have that 60 FPS thing. Because there was a 60 FPS mode found in the code for this, and I was really hoping that if I waited until Switch 2, that I'd be able to take advantage of that.
Sigh of relief. Thanks to Kitty Cat friends.
You said it, pal. If you hadn't turned up when you did, we'd be pushing up daisies by now. Thanks.
But I thought they said they didn't have a man on in their party.
Together, the feeling is mutual.
We got shot up, and we didn't even get the thing we needed.
Is it higher resolution in this?
We'll find it at the next location.
It looks sharper.
The time, no?
Yeah, well, starting to doubt that.
Just stay positive, okay?
A moment ago, you were on the brink of death. Yours is a mercurial people.
We survived, so it's all good, yes? On to the next one.
Jeez.
They could have, you know, fixed how terrible the audio mixing was for the man-on. But they decided not to. That's fine,
Thank you
I
once
guess.
again. We owe you for saving their lives.
My prince has ordered us to aid humans, and so we have.
Prince, my deepest thanks for rescuing our friends. We're in your debt.
No need. We are allies. But still, Void's appearance here fills
right,
me with
Void.
unease.
Almost forgot about him, too. There's a little bit of refreshing I'm gonna have to do. I think.
Vita. It serves to sustain Void as his material vessel. Consider the battle for Earth. There, from his Vita, did he command the Ganglion.
So wait, he was part of that fight, too?
However,
How did it get here,
in the
then?
chaos after Earth's destruction, his consciousness departed the machine, leaving it a shell, to be pulled in by Mira and crash to her surface, as did you.
Okay. I guess that checks out. Maybe. Does it? Actually,
You
wait,
said
does it?
earlier.
Yeah. As I suspected, he'd only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift. Seems to track.
So did he, too, also see all the Xenoblade games, then? I want to know his opinion on when Malos and Xenoblade 2 went, Indeed!
Mission accomplished. Come on, let's get back to NLA.
Okay. Whatever you say.
All these races working together? Mira really is a welcoming kind of place.
Too bad it's not
Just
real.
like Lao said.
Lao said that?
Al, what? When did you see Lao? How?
It was when I was drifting inside the rift.
But that's...
You ever heard of Nirvana? Some
I love
religions
that
have
band.
the concept, and that space might just be it. As I was floating along, guided by the Aries, while I was looking for a way into this universe, I made a little layover in an eerie kind of place.
He's naked.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, how long has it been? I don't think we ever spoke after I left Team Princess.
I like that jacket he's got.
I thought you died defending the White Whale back before it grounded on Mira.
Well, you know, if this is the afterlife, maybe I did. So, how about yourself? Are you dead?
Yeah.
Figured.
Just, yeah.
Betrayed our friends. Sold intel to the enemy to get back at those who got my family killed. Well, really, I'd just given up. It wasn't about grief or retribution. Plain despair tipped me over the edge. It wasn't the right thing to do. And I knew it. I knew. And I did it anyway.
Some very high
You're just
res
sulking,
sand.
pal. A guy as good as you?
Just don't. What Lynn said. She said, it's what makes us human. Corrupt and disgusting. That's what humans are. She's a good kid. Always trying to put herself in my shoes. I could never atone enough for making a child like her wade into that muck. My hopelessness, it wound up infecting her as well.
And that's why you accepted death? Decided to just give up and wait for it?
Yeah, soon. I'll see Charmaine and Chenchi.
I get this might be what you want, but not me. So what if this place is the afterlife? I'm itching for more livin. People still need me. Humanity still needs me. I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't rest.
That's right. That's you to a T. Not me, though. Scram now. You know the way, right?
Yep, I've got the best guide around.
The world I came from. It's a welcoming kind of place. Everyone's ready for your big return.
I sure hope so.
If you make it, pass a message to Lynn. Humans are disgusting. And stubborn, and treat others cruelly. But if she realized this, it means she's anything but. tell her to live.
So is he dead? I guess so. The whiplash.
For all these years, you see him in the ending of the original game open his eyes. And you're like, whoa, he's alive!
But actually, no, he wasn't.
I'm not what you think I am.
No more fighting, Lau.
Gun.
No, Elma, not like this!
Step aside, Lynn.
We're all on the same side here! Even then, when I stood up for you, honestly, that was just so I wouldn't have to be sad again. I never could figure him out. It was all so childish. I was acting so immature about everything. But back then, you stood up to defend Lau, just the same way that I did. If you hadn't done that, maybe I wouldn't have stuck it out and run away instead. I would have stayed a child to the very end.
Yes. And if you hadn't stood in my line of fire that day, we would have all been as disgusting as he thought. Your actions are what saved us from that hollow despair.
You don't need pretty excuses here. It's all part of life. You gotta take the good with the bad.
Sure.
Anyway, he told you to live.
Ah, philosophy.
End of message.
Yeah.
Yo, look at these shoes I got on.
Colonel Elma! Requesting a beat!
Doug is dead!
What was that? What's going on over there?
Elma, wasn't that?
Yes. The
Doug.
leader of the escort from before.
Didn't they say they were going to Lakeview Stronghold in Noctilum?
Then we go too.
Yeah. Hope we're not too late.
I was already like an hour into this chapter. The post-game 3-act chapters are very long compared to the other the other story chapters from the rest of the game. Makes me wonder why they didn't just break it up into further chapters, you know? Alright, well, I'm not flying all the way there manually. Where are we going? Oh, in Noctilum. I thought they said Sovalum. Wasn't there like an NPC who said like Sylvalum? Or some shit? I'm still not going to be able to play this for very long, by the way. Because I got a little bit of a later start to the stream. And played Switch Welcome Tour. But my goal is to finish this chapter and then like maybe later in the week stream this again. And it'll be like just this. So that way I can maybe finish it either this week or next. And finally be done.
The whole team's dead. And look!
No.
Piece of...
Why? What are you doing this for? You want to leave this world too, right? There's no need to be doing any of this!
I wish to know death.
Huh?
Death, is it?
The fear of death is a powerful motivation in creatures like you. Yea, stronger even than your lust for life. I wish to understand this.
And that's why the slaughter?
You think by killing them yourself, you'll get what it's like to fear death?
What was it you called our fight against you? A contest for survival? That's a contest to defy death. You started a war without knowing that?
The best it will simply cease to be. That is not death.
Self-evidently, as I have no conception of it. Ceasing to be.
What are you talking about, bro?
But death, when you speak of it, is wrapped up in many a complex emotion. That I wish to know.
Well...
And then? After that?
I have not considered it. You will find my desires are not rooted in emotion. Actions are all. They occur automatically, driven by inevitability.
But that's... It's nonsense. How is that a reason to kill? Why do this?
Enough. Don't try to understand it, Lynn. He can string all the reasoning he likes. But when you get down to it, this guy is pure evil. Our enemy, nothing less.
Caution against letting Void's words get to her. Quip that violence is the only argument he'll listen to.
That's exactly right. Lynn, we're here to make sure we don't lose anyone else today. That's our mission.
Understood.
Okay, bye, Tatsu.
Tatsu go over here to eat burger now.
You wish. Crippling the target. Warren Field. You've got the edge. Target lock. You're crippling the target. Follow up.
Take this.
Yeah, fuck you. There's so much loud sound effects right now. I forgot how loud this game was. Oh, I gotta turn it down by like 11 decibels. But like, the voice mixing when you're not in a cutscene, or sorry, the voice mixing when you are in a cutscene is really low. So I gotta boost it when I'm in a cutscene. I can't even hear myself think. Why am I on the ground? Okay, Void's just like kind of chilling and watching this. That's fine. We understand we can't really kill him right now.
You're up next. Scum!
Scum!
Enough. There is no more to be gained. Your stubborn fixation on living is inordinate. You are unlikely to teach me what I wish to know.
Shut up!
In any case, you will come to my abode. It is, after all, inevitable. The contest continues. As this world's time draws ever closer.
Okay, buddy.
What a train wreck. That creep really gets me seeing red. Makes me gag.
Let's do a quick head count.
Roger that.
Tatsu's still eating burger. Tatsu loved the taste of flesh. Certified cannibal.
What's this?
Looks like the part they were after. They found it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Then we need to get this back to NLA. We can't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to NLA we go. Here we go,
I'm noticing when it comes to just quests in general with this game, but especially these story missions with the post-game stuff, there's a lot of just teleporting that happens. Go here, do one thing, or maybe two thing, then teleport. Go here, do other two thing, back to NLA. Teleport elsewhere, do two thing, NLA. Home, teleport.
It's a real shame our friend didn't make it, but at least the mission's complete, right?
Sure.
Credit where it's due, you know.
Void. That goddamned rat.
Ah!
Commander, we'll get him. We'll win his little game. We must.
Lynn.
Damn straight. These lives won't go to waste.
I miss
Not
Vandom's
to
old
rain on your
voice.
parade here, but how are we doing with the Ares?
We're making good progress thanks to you, are we? We have some news, so would you mind stopping by the restricted hangar after this?
Somehow they made the man-on voices
Sure thing,
worse.
we'll be there.
How'd they do that?
It wasn't easy, but the mission was a success. Good job.
When you think about it, though, Vandom getting a new voice for the post-game stuff just means that he got younger as time went on. So good for him.
Yeah.
They say you only get older in life. But in Mimiasome world, anything's possible. You could go from a tough guy to a tough guy. You could go from, like, Morton to Roy. I can't even do a good impression of, like, original Vandom voice.
Hey there, how's it poppin'?
Terrible, right? How about you?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, all right. That was his thing that he does with people.
Look at him. He's really found his footing here, hasn't he?
Once you really get to know him, most get on with him like a house on fire.
Well, what the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Don't do this again.
Terrible, clearly. And how is friend Al?
Even worse than you, I bet.
But that's not the correct follow-up.
I like to mix it up, keep you on your toes.
You have no toes.
Elma, does this vegetable come with a volume knob?
Leave it. You had some news?
More vegetable jokes.
Well, I heard the Ares was recreated on your planet. But how much do you actually know about it?
You're correct about it being recreated. Here's the truth. We excavated an ultra-ancient frame and fitted it with auxiliary power and plating. It might be more precise to say we jury-rigged it to run.
So you've got nothing to say regarding the cores then, I take it?
If I did, don't you think I would have told you when I first got to Earth?
Yeah, you got me there.
Vexing, isn't it?
The Ares cores. I learned they're based on a device that existed eons ago.
A device?
A space-time bender. It moves things into different universes and all that.
Oh god, we're getting into Zohar
Another
shit?
doohickey. It's a common trope in the old movies, right?
Fucking
Yeah,
the
except
conduit?
real.
The energy that the Ares could deploy thanks to the cores
wait.
was in a league of its own.
Huh?
According to simulations, you put the pedal to the metal,
What does that mean?
space bends like a straw.
I see.
If that's true, what chance do we have of beating Void?
Declared that time is still on our side. Sure.
How do you know?
I don't.
Fact is, he took the time to come and taunt us. It means he's still getting ready. Well, even supposing he's through the prep phase, he can't just rock it off.
What do you mean?
For all his rambling and raving, if the cores were enough, he could have left by now. brought the world into concord, or whatever his tagline was.
Yeah, but instead he brought it into Xenoblade Chronicles
alone
X.
won't cut it. We figured it out while analyzing the Skell. When I was transported inside the rift along with the Ares, machine and mind got melded together. We became inseparable.
Right, you already said this.
I won't pretend to understand, but it wouldn't have been possible for a living human to hold onto their self there otherwise. So, without me and the Ares, the cores won't be able to deploy their full power.
Melted with the Ares. I think I get it. Not in the physical sense of being one thing, but like an engine running under the hood?
Damn, you're sharp, Lynn. But the analysis didn't stop there.
This is so obtuse.
Better hold on to your seats. While inside the rift, I saw where the rivers of consciousness converge. Something like the crossroads between universes. Even if we get the Ares and cores running, if we can't sync ourselves to that, we won't be going anywhere. Annoyingly.
So literally, what this motherfucker just said is, hey, we just realized Xenoblade X is so far out of the other Xenoblade canons that they will not make a sequel to this game because Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 did so well, and they want to keep that timeline instead of this timeline. So we need to get into that timeline so that way Xenoblade X stuff can be relevant to the mainline series. Fuck.
Is it a question of timing, then?
That's what I'm understanding from
Simply
this.
Yes. And here's another nugget spun off from the Ares analysis of the rift.
Another nugget.
The streams of consciousness converging on that universal nexus. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the Lifehold core.
They're what?
Which is coincidentally shaped like a Zohar.
How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive inside MIMS. Even with the Lifehold trashed, their consciousness is still being stored somewhere. Not by technology, but by some much larger universal mechanism.
But that's crazy.
This universal mechanism. What is it?
Dunno. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. You guys. People's lives. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something.
And the Ares can tap into that? This, gathering place of minds?
More like souls, even.
Call it what you like. If we make it out of this universe alive,
my brain is hurting.
You'll get to experience it yourselves. Anyhow, in order to pull off our great escape, we'll need those 6 cores. We'll need
Do
me,
I have a
the
MacGuffin
Ares,
happening?
and some miraculous timing. That's how we sync to the Nexus, or die trying. In matter of fact,
How the fuck is this going
Void's
to
no
end?
fool. He'll have cottoned on by now.
But if that's the case, why hasn't he attacked NLA yet?
If he did, he might end up killing Al. He won't want to risk destroying the Ares either. Still,
So
once he gets
if
his
we just
ducks
leave
in a row,
Al
I expect he probably
and the
will
Ares
try
here.
something.
Okay, so what's our game plan? What do you think, Rook? You better knock this one out of the park.
Let's go up there and do some new content. Tell Al you'll be done and back in time for lunch.
Home run! I'll hold you to it, bud.
Okay. What are you holding me? Stop holding me. No, stop holding me. Oh. Rain.
Hey, Hey, how's it poppin'?
Terrible. How about you?
Better than you, in other words, terrific.
I love it when they do the same joke 4 times in the same scene.
Brooke's answer?
Yes, and you seem pleased.
Yeah.
Although, why did you want someone else to make the call?
If I get taken out, I want to know there's someone I can trust with mankind's future. And the Rook seems well suited.
His eyes are so blue.
That's what we need right now. Someone who loves this world. The world and its people, warts and all. I need someone to take over my duty.
You need another you, in other words. When we were leaving Earth, you ignored my pleas and rushed off to fight without a thought for your safety.
After the refugees. I'll protect the ship from outside.
Just look at their numbers. You can't shift the balance, not with a single Ares.
Yeah, well, you never know until you try.
Ow.
I'll cut through their ranks, make you an opening. I'll protect you to the last. People of Earth will not be snuffed out here!
You're right. Those eyes, they're just like yours back then.
What does that mean?
Who am I really?
The jump drive is still in the experimental phase, but otherwise, the White Whale 2 is ready. We'll be unveiling it shortly if you'd care to step outside.
We'd be thrilled.
White Whale 2 for Nintendo Switch 2.
Shall we check it out then?
Yeah, I can't wait!
Tatsu bristling with thrill!
I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but like, a few of the characters, like, I can tell that, like, their actors are older. Like, Elma is pretty noticeable. Vandam is a different person. Lynn sounds fairly similar, but Tatsu is just, like, from Smash Brothers Melee to Smash Brothers Brawl Kirby.
Tatsu is Tatsu. He craves the hum-hum flesh.
Again, another segment of this game's story where it is go back and forth between NLA and other part of NLA. They love taking us to Blade Tower specifically. This is their favorite spot ever. That's the White Whale 2? Alright, it's just the Manon ship though, right? Like a modified version of it. It's a smaller one. Oh, look, it's got the Lifehold Core stuff on it, too. Wait, did they actually move the Lifehold itself under here?
Thanks to all your efforts, we now have a ship capable of withstanding even the longest voyage. Preliminary tests of the jump drive are showing promising results. All that's left
You
is
did
to
this all
support
in, like,
those
what,
who
a
have
week?
not yet relocated to NLA, and to guide our current residents through the necessary procedures.
If the ghosts of Ganglion make a move or further dematerialization occurs, we have the ability to launch the White Whale 2 even before all residents have boarded. Naturally, we'll keep you apprised. We may be forced to make a snap decision. So do be advised.
Once everyone's safely on board, it'll be time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, it'll be all-out war. Any more vessels to escort, and we wouldn't have a snowball's chance of guarding them all.
But this way, there's a single point of failure.
Either way, if we lose the Ares, we'll be dead in the water.
Going all in? I say bring it on.
What about that new area, though?
Changing the topic, where will we be going to?
How are we supposed to know that?
Ideally, a new universe. But we could also end up stranded inside the rift for the rest of time.
Terror! Come what may, it seems we will be left as happy as a pig in a blanket.
Scared yet?
Smile and tell him you'll follow him to the very end of the world. Admit to being terrified. I'll be honest. I'm terrified, dude.
Nothing wrong with that. Knowing fear is the first step to being brave, Rook.
Elma.
Good words.
Not to ruin the moment, but duty calls. The lady named Kylie had a request
Duty
concerning
calls?
a friend.
Okay.
Not made it to NLA yet. Mind getting the full lowdown?
Of course. Right away.
Thanks. She should be by the cathedral in the residential district.
Yeah!
Really?
I love gaming.
Yeah!
My favorite part of this stream is how I've done two fights. And then I've just been sitting here watching cutscenes with you.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Here's the thing, there's a friend I've met in the course of work,
I'm
and
very
she's
intrigued,
not
though.
here yet. Any chance you could go look for her?
Oh god, more
That's a
video
little
game
worrying
thing to
for
do.
sure.
Right? I'd love to go myself if I could. But my team's ushering people onto the lifeboat, so I'm kinda tied up. Understood. We're on it. Any idea where we should start? Thanks very much. Her usual residence is in Sylvalum at the Delusion's North Summit.
That's not how you pronounce that. It's Sylvalum. You literally have an entire game's worth of script that pronounces it Sylvalum.
Yeah! Yeah!
I can't believe they didn't cross-reference with the original material to, like, verify that. They're just like, yeah, that's Sylvalum. Yeah, that's what it says. Also, if we leave NLA, because that's what it seems like the story is doing, this kind of feels like Xenoblade 1, like, when you abandon Mechonis and then it gets, like, trashed. Is this just going to, like all these quests, they're just gonna vanish, right? Am I, like, fucked if I want to do, like, more of them? Because, like, I still haven't done this one. I don't even know if I'm going to do them at this point, but, like, I would like to, potentially. I don't know. I might... What I might end up doing here with this stream series is just kind of focusing on finishing the game, and then, like... one day in my life, I will replay this game from start to finish again. And then I'll do them all. And that'll be a Gabe's not gonna stream this type thing. It'll just be he does this because he wants to. But because of... it's not the game's fault, but because of all the breaks I keep taking with the game, it's kind of, like, broken up my desire to keep playing it. And I'm very interested, but, like, there are other things that are out now that I'm also interested in playing.
Not sure if it's the friend, but someone was here recently.
Seems so. Except nobody's here now.
Maybe she already pack up and leave?
Still around somewhere.
Could be. If she'd already left, I'd expect to see signs of hurried packing, and I don't.
True. And she evidently didn't extinguish the campfire.
That'd mean she was here until very recently.
Yes, that's my guess.
You don't think she went to fetch water or something?
That was close by.
Let's go.
That was my best impression of that sound. Oh, it's a ghost. Oh, good. I'm really good at fighting these. See if I can remember it. How to do it. Oh, this is Tatsu's mom? Right?
Are you okay?
Yes, quite fine.
Let us handle things here. You run.
Not have to tell twice.
Looks like they're on our
Ghost
case.
Crusader. Well, it's time to do Ghost Walker and Ghost Factory. How do you switch targets again? I always forget how to do this.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Here we go.
One for the history books. Awesome dance. Sidewinder.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Is this? It's invincible.
Slash.
You can do it. Sky high.
Execute.
Electric surge.
Where is my skull? By
Move in and do
chance.
some damage.
Oh, over here.
Burning slash. Hop in my sweet ride.
Now, melee attack.
One for the history
Blood
books.
sacrifice.
Are we having a bro moment? Okay then, fire away.
I'm targeting it.
Sky high.
I have to stay in this. Help me.
One for the history books.
Wait a minute, I thought the thing was when you're in a skull you can't aim at specific appendages.
Ready for a
Move in and keep the
Letting me
rhythm going.
change targets just fine.
Ghost
Primer.
Board your skulls.
That was luck. Give me some cover fire.
Frog, please don't die, Frog. I need you alive.
Crippling the target. You wish.
Powering up. Deploy. Deploying field. Fail me now.
Melee attack. Crippling the target.
Use
Follow up.
that one.
Guts. Who wants a hug,
Nice.
huh?
Move in
You
and do
do.
some damage.
Time for you to whip out.
You got the edge. Target locked. You're mine.
Get ready for a fist sandwich. I'm powering up.
Okay. Concentrate fire on that.
Crippling the target. Follow up. Crippling the target.
There we go, now we're doing damage.
Who wants
You
a hug,
nice.
huh? You
Move in and
do.
do some damage.
Get in there.
Target locked. You're mine. Deploying field.
Ghost Orb.
You've got the edge. You wish.
So Xenoblade has this thing where, like, every Xenoblade game will, like, repeat, like, motifs or themes in, like, a character design, or sometimes just literally have, like, the same kind of character across different games. Like, by example, like the whole, like, Zanza inside of Shulk, or Mainith inside of Fiora, is pretty comparable to, like, at the end of Xenoblade 3 when Console N and Console M are inside of Noah and Mio. And, like, also in Xenoblade 1, you have the scene where Fiora's like, oh, Mainith is sleeping inside me, do you want me to call her? And then, like, that same thing is, like, said between Pyra and Mithra. Mithra's like, oh, Pyra's sleeping, you want me to call her? But they're like two people in one body. So, like, Takahashi tends to repeat motifs and themes quite often. And he's even gone as far as to say that in, like, interviews and stuff. But I have to wonder, you know, with what this game is saying about, like, alternate universes and shit, and converging them into one, or trying to join that one, rather. I'm wondering if it is not just a coincidence that the ghost orbs and the Ares orbs look like that one design element in the Ouroboros forms in Xenoblade 3. I don't know, but it could be.
Never to bully Nopon again!
You didn't even lift a finger.
Not sure if that was the hut's owner, but shall we head back?
Let's do that.
Crimson Aurora. Momo. Wait, maybe this isn't Tatsu's mom.
Thank friends for earlier.
Just looks a lot like her.
Name is Omomo. Hello, I'm Lynn. You're not hurt, are you? Not even scratch.
Omomo, I'm Elma. We wanted to ask, do you know a woman by the name of Kylie?
Kylie? Of course Omomo knows. Kylie is best friend. Best friend? You two are that close? Exactly so. Before, one time Omomo was picking veggies and was attacked by wild critters like today. Omomo wanted to flee, but Omomo no longer sprightly like used to be. So Omomo took on face and take bad tumble instead of flee. Just as life flashed before eyes, friend Kylie suddenly show up and bash whole pack of critters squarely on heads. She carry Omomo back to hut and even apply dressings to wounds of Omomo. And since then, periodically visit here to check up on Omomo's well-being. Wow, all that. She's very kind. Heart of Kylie is soft like dough. Every time she visits, she never failed to bring along lovely foodstuffs and other gifts. That's why Omomo also do her best to repay kindness with plenty of home-cooked snacks.
This is nice, but what does this have to do with Void?
Snack also.
How does this help us?
Is Kylie doing well? Yeah, she's peachy. As a matter of fact, she's the one that asked us to come here. Oh! Kylie is one who speak to friends?
Yes.
I guess we want to bring this Nopon with us.
Omomo, see. Omomo has been burden on Kylie, and also big burden on friends. Omomo very sorry. No trouble whatsoever. It is our job, after all. In fact, since we're already here, you can come with us to NLA.
Nope.
Omomo will be staying right here.
Yep.
Apologies that friends had to come all this way. Sorry for hassle.
Is this a new song?
But why? Hubby Pawn of Omomo rest peacefully here. That why Omomo also wish here to remain. But this planet's gonna disappear. Omomo know that.
Oh wait, no, this isn't new.
However, Hubby Pawn always got lonely very easily. That why Omomo cannot leave Hubby Pawn here alone. Omomo could never. I get that, but still. Surely your husband wouldn't want you to die here for him. That may be true, yes. Even so, Omomo not asking friends to understand. And how do you think Kylie will feel about this? Isn't she your best friend? Meme.
Omomo, I can empathize with you about wanting to stay with your loved one. It's just, are you sure that's the only reason?
Me? There's something else, isn't there? Omomo not wish to be burdened to anyone.
However, I need 12 peachy peaches.
That right. To family, to Little Pond, who have lots of Little Pond also. By now, they are safely in New LA.
Really? Then you should join them.
Oh, Momo, already Granny Pond. Often struggled to keep up with shenanigans. When that happened, without fail, everyone fussed and tried to help out. But making new life in new environment take lots of effort and time, incredible hassle. Besides, Momo is so tired. And honestly, would hate to take away time and effort from every pawn.
That's what you call being a burden?
Precisely. Oh, Momo receive enough kindness already. Yes, ready to meet own end here by side of Hubby Pond peacefully. That way, Little Pond also then, surely happy.
These are long cutscenes.
Surely they'd be happier if you were with them. There's no reason for you
I'm
not
only
to
saying that
impose
because
on them.
several of these cutscenes have my Switch
You can't just
gone
give
into
up
sleep
on living
mode.
like this. If you stay alive, you can support your family. That's the real way to happiness.
Oh dear, oh dear.
To just bring her back anyway. No, you gotta respect her choice.
Indeed. Lynn, let her be. It's her choice to stay behind. We can't force her. Besides, it may seem cold, but there are others out there who want to come to NLA. They need our help. We're better used elsewhere. Oh, Momo, you've made your feelings clear. Please, don't worry about your family. I promise you, we'll get them safely to a new world.
Oh, Momo, count on friends. And very sorry for making friends sad.
No. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn. I didn't consider your feelings.
Friend did nothing of the sort. Oh, Momo was happy that friend cared enough to speak mind. Very lovely.
Oh, Momo? If you change your mind, contact us anytime.
Thank you very much. Oh, Momo will not forget words of friend.
Well, let's get the news back to Kylie.
I mean, I guess here's the thing. It's a sweet moment, right? Getting to hear, like, not everyone wants to leave Mira behind. It checks out. I guess that's what they're trying to say here is, like, you can't save everyone. You can't put everyone on the ship. I think that's the point of these scenes. More so than, like, having, like, greater relevance to the big plot and all that. But a lot of that, as sweet as the scene is, a lot of that is just kind of like a given. I don't know.
Elma, was this the right answer?
I don't think there was one. One thing's certain.
It is nice to see these characters
move forward, whatever the
just
outcome.
doing more, though.
And that's it.
Like, I'll take no excuse, or rather, I've got no complaints with having to see these characters just do things again after all this time. Some new content is new content. I'm not necessarily trying to rush it to be over, but I mean, this chapter is really fucking long. Wasn't I already in like an hour deep into the chapter when I left off before? No other chapter in this game, in the proper game, was like more than like an hour. Maybe an hour and a half.
Kylie, what's that you're up to there?
Oh, hi! Perfect timing.
This music is way too
I was just about
happy.
to head out to meet Momo.
Huh? Meet a Momo?
Yeah. I just had a message from her asking for help with her luggage. She says she can't carry it alone.
Oh.
But didn't she...
Oh, she told me everything. I know she'd been planning on staying here.
Right, she was. I thought I knew better than she did.
Well, she said she'd done some thinking about what you told her. Like she'd fallen into this mistaken feeling that she had to rely on others. And she felt that she was running away from her own responsibilities.
Okay.
Poor thing.
Well, then never mind what the fuck I was talking about.
What's gotten into you? Well, see, I had a hunch that Momo might not want to come. But it's like every time we met, she always seemed to act so zen. I never managed to ask.
Instead, you wanted us to.
Yeah.
Lyrics are still cheesy to the song.
Lynn managed to get through to her.
Hey, enough of that.
No, it really is all thanks to you, Lynn. If it was me, I'd have just listened to her talk. I wouldn't have been able to speak my mind. But this, it's taught me something. How important it is to say what you're feeling, what it achieves. Thank you for that.
Kylie, please, you're making me self-conscious.
Lindley is modern-day saint!
Tatsu!
Go on now, don't keep a Momo waiting.
Right,
We
you
need
are.
more jokes about eating tatsu. I haven't had
Everyone,
enough of those.
Thanks so very much. Again.
Okay, bye.
Lynn, happy now?
Yeah!
Now what are we doing? Okay.
Hey, Al. How's it poppin'?
Obviously terrible. And yourself?
I wouldn't say terrific exactly, but not awful.
Well, that's great to hear.
I just couldn't figure it out. How the Ares could keep running, just as normal, even though all its cores got torn right out. But it's because of you, isn't it?
Don't want to dwell on it, but yeah.
You know, looking at you, I get the feeling we're a step closer to solving the great mystery of where in the body the human spirit resides.
Huh.
It's in the left ear.
I think
in the middle of
the
his two
spirit isn't
earrings.
something one human body can contain.
Oh.
And it's not part of the consciousness packaged inside a mimeosome either. Other people can reflect someone's way of thinking, even their way of being. Which means that a person's spirit can exist in every other person whose life they touch. That's how I see it now.
No such thing as a soul that exists in isolation, huh?
It's like that with you. Your spirit lives inside everyone who thinks of you as the hero. And my spirit? It exists in everyone who's been kind enough to make the effort to get to know me. And so, the spirit of Lao, who held on to his memories of me until his very end, it has to be within me too. If you never came back, I might never have realized.
That's not true, Lynn. You knew it all along.
Huh?
You feel other spirits, just the same way that you do your own. That's all it took, no more. For you to become Lao's final hope. Be proud.
Still going, by the way.
Okay, who'll be searching for next?
I'll tell you. There's a Blade who departed NLA and hasn't come back in yet. I want you to go pick him up.
You say pick up, so you know where he is.
Yep. Eric, clue these guys in.
Roger that.
Who's this dude?
I'm Eric, curator and captain of the eponymous Team Eric.
Great.
I'm a bit embarrassed to admit, but it's my
This is a Three
subordinate
Houses
Ted
actor.
who needs help.
I can tell.
Ted is having some trouble accepting the Exodus plan. He said he wasn't going anywhere and
Hanneman?
flew off in a huff.
We feared this might happen.
First we left Earth, now we're leaving Mira. You won't be the only one with internal struggles right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm wrestling with it too.
Admit to having doubts. Call it a selfish thing to do. I have doubts.
But cannot just carry on in quiet.
Tatsu, your hair is
I've been there
stupid.
too. We're curators. In our line of work, generally, we handle a lot of animals and plants. You start to have a lot of sympathy for the natural world.
I see. Flora and fauna are not part of the Exodus plan.
Right.
It's a thorny one.
Well, the first step's to meet the man and hear him out.
Agreed.
He'll be at the Canopied Nightwood in Noctilum.
Okay.
It was the location of our first mission.
Noted.
I appreciate it.
Does the game tell you how much progress you have through a chapter? Missions. Details. Look at all the shit we've done in this. All of that. And then this one. I mean, even Act 1 didn't have that much stuff. Chapter 12. Like barely a page. Chapter 11. Chapter 10 had less than a page of things to do. And then, yeah, Chapter 13, Act 2. 10 years of things to do. We're not even done with it. I actually have to save and end again. Believe it or not. It is time for me to get ready for work. So, once again, I am stopping in the middle of this chapter. I thought I was gonna be done with it! I mean, I am interested to see what's happening. I'm going to need to refresh myself on, like, what's happening right now, because I'm gonna be real honest. Chapter 13, Act 1, I did right after completing the game, which I did before I moved. And that was, like, 2 months ago? Yeah, that was, like, end of March, early April. And it's now... well, yeah, almost 3 months, so yeah. It's been a while since I experienced that, and that's my own fault. That's not the game. Once again, the game, very interesting. I'm very, very wanting to finish this game because, of course, I am. It's Xenoblade, but you know, Mario Kart came out. Obviously, the Switch 2 came out. I've been playing some F-Zero GX a little bit, trying to unlock characters again. I did manage to unlock my boy. What's his name? Rainbow Phoenix on F-Zero, so I got him back. But, you know, I was slowly playing that a little off stream. Been playing a lot of Mario Kart off stream, as you can see by Mario Kart World now having more playtime in it than all of Okami. Echoes of Wisdom, the 3D All-Stars, which is funny because that was a playthrough of Sunshine twice, Galaxy twice. I don't know if I did 64 on there or not, but regardless. Yeah, I've already put in that much time into Mario Kart World. It's crazy. Don't have time. Don't have time. But yeah, later in the week, I'm going to try to stream this again, and we'll hopefully... I was thinking I would be done with this potentially by the end of this week or maybe early next week. Now I'm like, even if I stream this again, like twice this week, I wouldn't be done with it this week. That's what I'm thinking, because this chapter is fucking going, and we still are not in the new area of the game. So, we'll do that, I guess, at some other time. But for now, I will say goodbye. It was nice talking to you. You watched the stream? You enjoyed the stream, huh? Isn't it nice that, like, my face tracking works and then my character isn't just, like, glitching the hell out, like, constantly anymore? Unless I do that with my hands in front of the camera, in which case it doesn't know how to decipher that. But, I like it. Now that the camera's working, it's good. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be live next. Eventually, I think I'm going to try to come up with a bit of a schedule for going forward. But the plan still remains to be like twice a week, and probably will be that for some time. So, thank you for tuning in. Look at me. Look at me. You better come back. There will be more gaming here. Next time I stream, I'm going to try to do maybe some Mario Kart World and this. We will see what I'm up in the mood for. I guess, yeah, that's it. Goodbye. See ya.